Hey there, welcome to the channel. Welcome to hendrablog, where learning never stops. Thanks for joining us. Let's dive into today's lesson. Let's get started. Daqoiqul Akhbar, Chapter 42, The One Who Emerged from Darkness. Then, echoes of despair resonated through the depths of hell. Ya Hanan Ya Manan for a millennium, followed by Ya Qayyum for another millennium, and Ya Arhamar Rahimin for yet another 1,000 years. When Allah Ta'ala had rendered His judgment upon them, addressing their transgressions, He commanded Jibril alayhi wasallam, saying, O Jibril, what has become of the disobedient souls of the Ummah of Muhammad? Jibril humbly replied, O my Lord, you possess greater knowledge of their plight than I. Allah Ta'ala instructed, Go and witness their state. Thus, the angel Jibril journeyed to the angel Malik, who was stationed upon a fiery pulpit in the heart of hell. Upon seeing Jibril alayhi wasallam approach, the angel Malik rose in respect and inquired, O Jibril, what brings you to this desolate place? Jibril pressed on, What has been done to the disobedient souls of the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam? The angel Malik lamented, Alas, their condition is dire, their space is constricted, the flames of hell have consumed their flesh, leaving only their faces, yet their hearts shine brightly, for within them resides the light of faith. Jibril then requested, Lift this veil that I may behold them. The angel Malik commanded the angel of the treasury, and the veil was drawn back. When the inhabitants of hell beheld Jibril, they recognized him as one of the most exalted beings. They understood he was not among the angels of punishment. The souls cried out, Who is this servant? No creature has ever graced this place whose form surpasses his. The angel Malik responded, This is Jibril alayhi wasallam, the bearer of revelation to the Prophet Muhammad. Upon hearing the name of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, they erupted in cries and lamentations, exclaiming, O Gabriel, convey our heartfelt greetings to Muhammad and inform him of our wretched state. Truly, the Prophet Muhammad has forgotten us and left us in this torment. So Gabriel departed until he stood before Allah the Almighty. Then Allah the Almighty inquired, What is the condition of Muhammad's people? Gabriel responded, O my Lord, their situation is dire, and their space is constricted. Allah the Almighty then asked, Do they seek anything from you? Gabriel replied, Yes, they implore, O my Lord, to convey their greetings to Muhammad and to inform the Prophet Muhammad of the severity of their plight. Allah the Almighty commanded, Go to Muhammad and deliver this message to him. Thus, Gabriel alayhi wasallam set forth to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, weeping. At that moment, the Prophet Muhammad was in heaven, beneath the Tuba tree, residing in a tent crafted from white diamonds, adorned with 4,000 doors, each featuring 2 entrances, one of gold and one of white silver. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked, What brings you to tears, my brother, O Gabriel? Gabriel replied, O Muhammad, if you were aware of what I know, you would surely weep more than I do. I have come from the realm of your people's disobedience. They are all suffering, and they have sent their greetings to you, crying out, Alas, our condition is dire, and our space is constricted, and they are lamenting, Alas, Muhammad. Then Gabriel spoke, saying, Hear their cries, for they call out, O Muhammad. The Prophet Muhammad, moved by their pleas, responded, Labaikum, Labaikum, my people. In that moment, the Prophet rose, tears streaming down his face, and approached the throne, with the Prophet standing behind him. He then fell into prostration, offering praises to Allah the Almighty in a manner unmatched by anyone before him. Allah the Almighty then declared, O Muhammad, lift your head and ask, and you shall receive. Seek intercession, and it shall be granted. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam humbly pleaded, O my Lord, for the downtrodden among my people, your decree and judgment have been fulfilled. Do not punish them, perhaps you will intercede for me on their behalf. Allah the Almighty responded, I have interceded for you on their behalf. Then arrived Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, accompanied by the prophets to drive out every individual who had ever uttered, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam embarked on his journey. When the angel Malik witnessed the arrival of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he rose to honor him. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam then inquired of the angel Malik, What is the state of my unfortunate nation? The angel Malik responded, Oh, their situation is dire, their space is exceedingly confined. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed, Open the door and raise your hand. As the inhabitants of hell beheld the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they cried out, Oh, Muhammad, this fire of hell has truly scorched our skin and flesh. You have abandoned us, forgotten those of us in hell. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam offered them a reprieve, saying, I was unaware of your plight. They were then brought forth from hell, their forms blackened by the flames that had ravaged them. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam proceeded to the river by the gates of heaven, known as the River of Life. There, all those who had suffered in hell were rejuvenated, appearing youthful and radiant, their faces shining like the moon, marked with the words, Freed by God from hell. As they entered heaven, a sense of shame washed over them, prompting them to beseech God to erase the inscription. In response, God graciously removed the writing from them. The sorrow of the non-believers. When the inhabitants of hell become aware that the Muslims have emerged from its depths, they will exclaim, Oh, that we could join the Muslims and find our way out of hell. In this moment, Allah Ta'ala responds, Those who reject faith often long in hell that they had embraced Islam during their time in the world. Al-Quran Al-Hijr 2. It was narrated from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that on the day of resurrection, death will be presented as if it were a well-fed goat. A call will resonate. O people of paradise, do you recognize this creature? They will respond affirmatively, acknowledging its identity. Then, the question will be posed to the people of hell. Do you know what this animal is? They too will affirm their understanding. In that moment, the creature will be sacrificed between paradise and hell, and it will be declared to the inhabitants, People of paradise, you who will not face death in this realm will dwell here eternally. People of hell, you who will not experience death in this place will remain forever. Because Allah Ta'ala proclaimed, And alert them to the day of remorse, when all affairs are settled, yet they remain oblivious and do not believe. Al-Quran Maryam 39. And in the hadith it is conveyed, when hell is unveiled, it releases a breath, causing all people to fall to their knees, overwhelmed by fear and bewilderment. In this moment, Allah Ta'ala declares, And on that day, you will witness every nation bowing in reverence. Each nation will be summoned to reflect upon its record of deeds. On that day, you will receive the rewards for all that you have done. Al-Quran Al-Jathiyah 28. When they gaze upon hell and perceive its ominous breath, as Allah Ta'ala has proclaimed, they can sense the rumblings of hell and its fierce breathing from a distance of nearly 500 years. In that moment, everyone exclaims, Oh, my soul, oh, my soul, including Prophet Ibrahim al-Khalil and Prophet Musa al-Kalim. Yet Prophet Muhammad al-Habib remains distinct. Thus, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam declares, Oh, my nation, O my nation. When the shadows of despair loomed, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam proclaimed, O hell, by the honor of those who pray, by the grace of those who give charity, by the humility of the meek, and by the endurance of the patient, retreat. Yet hell did not yield. Then Gabriel alayhi wasallam addressed hell. By the honor of those who seek forgiveness, and by the tears of those who mourn their misdeeds, now retreat. And so it retreated, as the tears of the remorseful were gathered and sprinkled upon hell. In that moment it was quenched, transforming into a flame akin to the fires of this world, which can be subdued by water and dust. A single eyelash delivers from suffering. And in the hadith it is conveyed, when the day of judgment arrives, all creatures will be gathered in the field of Mahsyar. Then hell will be presented to them with its doors wide open, encircling the people of Mahsyar from the front, the right, and the left. In their desperation, they will seek assistance from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and from the angel Gabriel alayhi wasallam. Then Allah will proclaim, O Muhammad, do not fear and brush off the dust from your head. Allah will transform the dust upon your head into a cloud of rain, which will descend upon the heads of the believers. Then Allah Ta'ala proclaimed, O Muhammad, remove the dust from your beard. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam diligently cleaned the dust. As a result, Allah transformed the dust from the Prophet's beard into a shield for the believers, protecting them from the blazing hellfire of Laza, all due to the immense blessings of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It has been narrated in the hadith, on the day of judgment a servant will stand before the Almighty, and his misdeeds will overshadow his good deeds, leading to a command for him to enter hell. In that moment, the hair of his eye will speak, O my Lord, indeed your messenger, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, once said, the eyes that shed tears out of the fear of Allah Ta'ala are forbidden from the fire of hell. I have wept in fear of Allah Ta'ala, so please protect me from hell. Ultimately, Allah Ta'ala, in His infinite mercy, forgave him and rescued him from the flames, all due to the blessing of those tears shed in this world. Then a voice will proclaim, so-and-so bin so-and-so has been saved because of the blessing of a single tear. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest content. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting videos. Stay tuned and see you next time.